we got everything hooked up back correctly, and we got yeah, just switching it on. We got the return disconnected, switched on. Nothing, not a drop, y'all. Not a drop. Do it one more time, turn it off. Nothing. Not a drop. Wait a minute, let me get the light just to show the people. We ain't got nothing. Did exactly what he asked me to do. Reconnected the feed line back to the EFI and disconnect the return to see if we got a bad fuel regulator. All right, one more time. Nothing. We ain't got a drip. Not even one. All right. So there you go. We got it done. Now it's time to hit them back, man, and see what bullshit they come up with this time. Yeah, see what they got to say now, man. Today I'm about to find out, man. We gotta send this back to them, man. They gotta check the system out, man. So I'm gonna get on the phone with them, man. We gonna get this same recording conversation that we get today, and we gonna see what they got to say today, man. All right, man. Just keep it locked. From the fuel regulator off of the EFI, not even a drop. I did run another pressure test just to make sure anything was going on, and today I'm not getting like nothing, like it wouldn't even read at all.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you key on and no flow through it, no pressures reading. Have you seen actual even still fuel flow going through there?
Like I pulled it off of, when I pulled the disconnect the fuel pressure, the fuel pressure tester, it was fueling the line. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like it wasn't a ton, you know what I'm saying, but it was some in there, and I can hear the pump coming on clear as day. I did a little video on it, so it's coming on clear as day, you know what I'm saying? You hear it coming on, it sounds strong. Like I just don't I don't know.
Okay.
I was trying to see,
so
man.
there
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. What were you saying there?
I was trying to see, man, if we can get it, I can get it back to y'all, man, so y'all can take a look at it, see what's going on. Maybe like it doesn't make any sense, man, with two pumps burning up or not working anymore. Like I just don't get it.
Yeah, so there's nothing in the sniper, in the throttle body, outside of the regulator itself, that has anything to do with fuel flow and fuel pressure overall.
Okay.
The only thing in the sniper is the mechanical fuel pressure regulator.
Yeah.
Everything else is determined by the pump, the regulator, the plumbing, filters, that kind of stuff overall. So sending the sniper in for testing is really not going to be beneficial in this kind of situation. We're not going to see anything going on as far as why your system's not building pressure. One thing that I would be curious of, though, offhand, well, one question, this isn't, I'm not trying to sound rude or anything like that. Mm. You do have fuel in the tank, right? You have made sure, absolute positive, you have fuel in the tank?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I was not trying to be rude with that. Yeah. You'd be surprised how often that can happen.
Yeah.
But, okay, so if we're not getting any flow through the regulator, I don't think the regulator is an issue. It doesn't point to that. If we're not building pressure and the regulator has no flow, then we're not getting any pressure up to the throttle body to begin with.
Yes.
If the regulator was just plugged, then your pressure would be sky high.
Yeah.
And so you have the inline filter in between the fuel pump and the throttle body, right?
Correct.
Okay. Have you checked your flow through that, like, before the filter to see if the filter's clogged up or anything?
Yes, sir. That's what I did. That's what I did this morning. I pulled it, but
okay, cool.
Before the fuel filter to make sure the lines running down the body of the car didn't get like tangled up or pinched or anything like that. And I'm not getting pressure on that side of the system either.
Okay. Let's see. So the other thing offhand, I know you had replaced the pump. The one thing that would be, again, kind of looking towards, making sure everything's checking out okay.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, maybe looking at pulling the pump and not just looking at the pump itself, but looking at the hose going between it, the pickup as well, making sure there's no cracks, breaks, loose fittings, connections, anything like that on the hose going between the pump and the cover, as well as, again, with the pickup. If we're having any kind of issue with the connections there or with that hose, it's just going to bleed off everything right there because it's just path of least resistance.
Okay.
So that would be worthwhile to take a look at, because if you're hearing the pump come on strong, in theory, even if you pulled out the pump and tested it, you could put, the pump in a bucket or, like a 5-gallon bucket of gas and run power wires to it just separate from the assembly, run a hose to it, and in theory, you could build fuel pressure just like that, without having like the whole hanger and everything on your tank. And then that would be a good way to actually see for sure if it's something with the pump or something with the assembly, as far as the fuel pump hanger assembly as a whole at that point. Because it is really uncommon to have 2 pumps in this kind of setup just completely fail like that. It's a really weird situation. Not to say obviously it can't happen, because we're dealing with this. But I would be definitely curious about the condition of that hose going in between.
Okay.
And again, if you're able to, say you do go ahead and pull off the pump, or even if you still have the old pump, because you had replaced it one time, if you still have that sitting around, if you even wire that up and just feed that and do a quick, just basic plumb job of run a hose from your return line off that into the bucket, put some gas in the bucket, put just a pump with a feed line tightened on it up to the feed line on the throttle body, and just see if you get any pressure building at that point.
Okay.
And if you can get pressure doing that, whichever pump you use, there's something else that's causing the restriction or the failure in us being able to build pressure. Again, kind of looking towards that hose that goes in between, and then filter sock, or if there's a blockage in the cover assembly where the fittings go in for the feed line, anything like that.
Okay. All right.
And if that pump is failed again, like for whatever reason, and again, that's just a really weird situation, unfortunately, to be going through, but if it did fail again, we'll get it replaced for you, no cost there, because we had just sent it out, so that shouldn't be any issue. But I would be curious how that all is working together, because again, there's a pump and a regulator, so it's between those and the plumbing overall. There's something going on there that's not allowing us to build pressure. It's not something in the system that's telling it not to build pressure, because if you're hearing the fuel pump come on, that's the end of the commanding that the system does for the fuel pump. It's either on or it's off. There's no partial powering, pulse width modulation, or anything like that going on.
Yeah, okay. All right, man, I'll keep digging, man.
Hopefully we see something just going on with that hose, and that's all that it is. But either way, just let us know, and we'll try and help you get this straightened out still, okay?
Okay. Do y'all have that? Just in that was one thing I was gonna ask. Do the hoses get wore out? Was I supposed to change that hose when I changed that fuel pump? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, you don't inherently have to change it. It really comes down just to the condition of it. If it, is in good shape and it seals up well and the hose crimp's tight and everything looks okay, then you shouldn't need to. And a cool way to test that would be if you do have it out and you leave it all plumbed up. And again, and the only reason I'm using this is because it's just really easy to do. But if you have just a bucket filled with a little bit of water, you can take the whole hanger assembly and just dunk the sock or the bottom portion in the fuel and key it on and see if it's holding fuel in there. And then at that point, everything's already routed and plumbed. You don't have to change anything. Just pull the module out, put it in a bucket of fuel, and see if it works any different like that, or if you see any leaks coming from the top section of that fuel pump hanger assembly.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty.
Okay.
All right, man. I'll let you know something there.
Well, yes, sir. Well, thank you for calling Holley again, and you have a great afternoon, okay?
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Thank you for taking the time today to answer our survey. Was the associate you just spoke to courteous? Please press 5 for wow.
Every time,
or
y'all.
for above X.
Every time. Like I said, bro, it's coming back at you. That finger coming back at you. It's something you did. Something you did. Like, what is... I wouldn't be reporting on this if it doesn't happen. Obviously, it doesn't happen. Please, if anybody posted up in this video, just call, hit me back and see. Maybe it's... I don't know. Like, I'm confused. Like, I don't understand how 2 pumps mess up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. Like... I just don't get it. I don't know. But I guess we're gonna keep digging, man. I guess I'm gonna get the car up in the air, try to get the tank down. Ensure that I have some gas in it. Okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ensure that we have some gas in it. Like, I don't know I got gas in the damn car. But never mind. But I guess I'm gonna get up in the air, man, and start investigating, bro. That's all I can do. Start digging. Keep digging. Like you said here, replace the fuel pump if that's the fuel pump. So I guess I need to take it a little further. They want 100% insurance before they send you a new pump, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull it down, see if we got any leaks. So I guess I'll turn you back on in a second, man. Get this tank down, man. Get the car lifted up, put it on the lift. Get it all the way up on the lift anyway, it's sitting there. But get it all the way on the lift and get it up in the air. See if I can get this tank down, man. I'll hit you back in just a second. Hold on. Alright, y'all. I got a Kool-Aid smile on my face right now. I'm kind of excited. Rick pointed me to the culprit. He said he could possibly have a hole in the line from the fuel pump. And that's exactly what it is, y'all. So, gotta take the good with the bad. As you see, the whole hose done blew out. It blew out. So, I was able to find some of like the original hose that actually goes on it from when I replaced the fuel pump the first time. So I'm gonna go with this time, man, instead of a piece of rubber, and hopefully that stops it from busting out. So we're gonna keep pushing forward, man. Hopefully this right here is the problem. I'm gonna throw this back in here real quick, get this tank back up, go from there, man. All right, so we got the fuel pump done. We found that bust in the line. Rick was right. I can't give him that. So it was on my end this time. It was on my end. So man, we're gonna fire it up, man. Let's see what we get, if we get anything different from what we was getting, man. Trying not to hit my door. But let's just see. Let's just click it on quick. See what we get, y'all. See what we get. Ain't getting nothing now, y'all. I'm straight dead. The battery dead, y'all. So, hold on 1 second, man. Let me get on a charge or something. They did send me a replacement regulator. I got the replacement regulator installed already. I did this morning off camera. I don't see nothing wrong with the one that was in there, man. I really don't see nothing wrong with it. It wasn't, the screen wasn't clogged. It had no debris, nothing in it. So I don't really know that's gonna be the problem. I ended up getting my my pressure gauge installed this weekend, so we got that all on there. And I did disconnect the sniper from the battery, man. I'm trying to let it reset so we can go through there and reset all the settings and get at a shot. So we're gonna I'm gonna turn you back off real quick. We're gonna get the rest of these lines hooked up, return line hooked up. Get the go into the sniper, get the wizard all set up. I gotta find my clamp. I don't know where my clamp is, y'all. Gotta find my clamp. Gotta find my clamp, but we're gonna get all this stuff installed. Oh, there on my clamp, it just fell, y'all. Yeah, but we're gonna get my clamp on there, get everything but now, run the wizard, and see what we got from there, man. See what we got going on from here, bro. So I'm gonna turn you back off, get started, man. See if I can knock this stuff out real quick. Let's see if we have some success today, or is it gonna be more frustration? More frustration, y'all. I don't know, man. As you see from the last video, man, this thing is just causing nothing but headache. Nothing but headache. So let me drop the camera down, man, and let me get started this morning, man. We'll go ahead and get this stuff wrapped up. Let's see what they do. We'll turn you back on in a second. Yes, sir. Quiet it out real quick. Stay tuned. Hello YouTube. We back, man, with an update, man. I got the Kool-Aid smile on, man. I think we finally got it figured out. Yes, she's running. She's running. She's running. Finally got it figured out. But unfortunately, y'all, we're not gonna be able to get our test drive in today. See, I barely got the door open. Look at the weather. It's raining and it's 100% the rest of the day. Chance of rain the rest of the day, man. So we got them running, man. We ain't going on no test drive today, but I still got the Kool-Aid smile. Yes, sir, I still got the Kool-Aid smile. She fired up. So my dude Rick, Eddie from Holley, okay, kind of feel a little better. He got me figured out. So thank you, big shout out to him. I ain't pissed off anymore, you know what I'm saying? So we did get her fired up. Hopefully we can get her in a learn mode, take her down the road a next clear day. I don't know what the weather gonna look like the next couple of days. Yes, sir. Fans just kicked on. Yes, sir. Fans just kicked on. Gauge looking good. Phone started ringing. Well, yeah, man, she's running, man. She's running. She's running, man. Sounding good, y'all. So, but yeah, we got it all wrapped up, man. I guess this is gonna be the end of this episode. We got I guess the next one will be us either, I don't know if I'm gonna do the learn mode or what. Hold on, let me kick off this compressor. Kick off the compressor, it's getting kind of loud. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do an episode with it running in learn mode, driving or testing, I don't know yet. But I will let y'all know how it turned out, man. Stay tuned, man. Y'all keep it locked. We still got the LS build going on. Y'all go back on the channel and check that out as well. We got the LS swap going on. Always keep them batteries charged. Got a bad battery. Little amp battery. Saying bad. See 11, 12 volts. Charge it, see if it'll go back on again. But yeah, man. New monster transmission. New monster transmission, y'all. Got all the goodies, the fluid, torque converter. We got that brand new 5.3 sitting there waiting on it to hook up to it. So hey, y'all keep it locked, man. But like I said, go back and look at these videos, man. See what we got, man. And your boy has decided, man. I have decided that I think the cut dog is gonna go up for sale, man. It's gonna go up for sale. I got another project I want to work on, so this will be 3 cars right here that I got right now once this one's done. So I think we're gonna I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna test the market, y'all. I'm gonna test the market, but you gotta come with that bag. That bag ain't right, it ain't going nowhere. I will keep it, so let's get that straight right now. That bag ain't right. It's not moving. I'm telling you, this car gonna be right when I finish it, man. Got some more Holley parts for it. Yes, sir. I got an internal fuel pump for this LS. It's goodies all in this trunk, man. It's goodies all in this trunk. This car is gonna be right. Believe that. It's gonna be right. So again, you're gonna have to come with that bag. Telling you right now. So, but yeah, man. Keep it locked though. Oh yeah, one more thing, man. Look out for them coilovers. I got coilovers going on the Cutlass too. Again, she will be right. Got another cut dog right here, man. We're gonna use we're gonna get a couple parts off of this that I need. And this will be going up for sale too, man. Y'all keep it locked on that, man. Anybody wanna know any information about it? Drop below in the comments, man. I'll hit you with my information. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. She will be for sale. This will be a roller. I got it's a racing motor in here right now. That motor is already sold. So that block is coming out of here. The motor and transmission is already sold. So, but the body will be up for sale, man. The body will be up for sale. So, hit me up again, man, if y'all want to know any information about it, man. It will be up for sale. But this will be the end of this episode, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, man. Share it as well. And we'll catch you on the next one.